Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have probably the most exciting haul for you that I've done in a long time because a lot of the stuff I got have already become my favorites. In fact, several of them are like holy grail status. So I am super excited to share everything I got with you. This is kind of going to be a haul slash mini review or first impressions because I've been using the products for, depending on the product, but I've been using them probably for a couple weeks now. And like I said, some of them are like seriously holy grail. So I'm totally excited. So I'm going to start by saying I don't normally get this much in a haul, but there were a couple of things that really drove my purchases. The first one was Ulta sent me an email saying that they were doing a 10 times the points. And that's one thing that I love about Ulta is the point system, so that you can build up your points and then use it as money off towards anything you want. I wish Sephora did that versus like a 500 point perk, because I've bought things at Sephora a couple times now and just refused their perk things. I just keep building my points because it's not really anything that I want. So anyways, let's just get started. Okay. So first, let me say that I have been on a mission to find the perfect contour and bronzer products and applications. So I've been watching a lot of videos and always try to use like the cult favorites on YouTube, and they never looked right on me. So I have Hoola, I have Too Faced Chocolate, the milk chocolate, not the milk chocolate, what am I saying? The Too Faced Chocolate Bronzer. I want to say Soleil, maybe it's Soleil. I also have the Chanel Universal, and they're all great, but they either look a little orange on me or muddy. And I'm going to be doing a video on this soon, but with these products that I recently got, I have my holy grail contour routine and products down. Now, I will say this. It is so important when, this is like something that I've learned, when you're watching the videos, and I would always watch girls and how they put it on, and I would try to like mimic it, right? Because that's what we do. We see it and we're like, oh my God, it looks so beautiful. And then we try to contour and it doesn't look good. So I was watching a video one time, and I can't remember who said it, because I mean, people say it all the time because it's so true, but you don't think about it. She said, go like this to find the hollows of your cheeks. That's what everyone says, but when I do that, like I would always see them put the contour like right here, kind of almost going straight or like in a diagonal, and I would just do that. I was like, I don't need to suck in, I know where it goes, right? So it just never looked right on me. So I was playing around in Ulta when I knew they had this 10-point perk going on. It was online only, so I went into the store to play with the products, and then I would order online. But I was playing with their bronzers and ended up buying the combination that I got. But what I did was I actually went like this and put the bronzer where the hollows of my cheeks are, and it made a world of difference. My face shape is not like everyone else's face shape out there. And I don't want to get too much into like the routine. I just want to show you the products because like I said, I'll do a video on that. But the combination of that and these products, I love contouring. Like I look forward to putting on my makeup so I can contour, because it was one of the things that literally like would give me anxiety. I mean, that's a little strong because like there's so many things in the world besides makeup problems, but anyways, you know what I mean. Like I love it now. Anyways, enough blabbing. Okay, so the first thing I got, and let me back up to say that I bought this before the 10-point perk. So you may recall from one of my hauls, I had talked before about the Becca low light sculpting perfector. And I didn't get it because I wasn't that good with contour, and this seemed like, you need to know what you're doing with this product. Oh my God. I went back into the store and I kept looking at it, and I ended up getting it, and I have to say, holy grail. Now, I've tried putting this on with a couple different brushes, and what I've found really works, and it's what the girl used it on me in the store. It is the Naked 2 brush that came in the set. And this brush I use for something else too, which I'll talk about in a minute, which is amazing. But you can see the brush, it's like a crease a really small blending brush. But the bristles are kind of, it's not really fluffy. Like if you compare it to a MAC 224 or, what's this one? The Sigma 224, which is the same. It's not fluffy like this black brush here. It's the bristles, and it might be synthetic, but the bristles are a little bit stiffer. They don't soak up the product. Anyways, this brush works amazing. So this is the Becca Low Light Sculpting Perfector, and it's a cream. And this is what it looks like. Oh, okay. Seriously, like amazing, amazing, amazing. So I'll try to swatch it for you guys. Sometimes you can barely see it though, which is another good thing I love about it. That's what it looks like. If you guys hear a baby crying, that's my daughter downstairs with my husband. They're playing, and she loves her, we got her like a, not a beach ball, but you know, those big balls, and she gets mad because she can't pick it up because she's too small. But anyways, so this is what it looks like in the pan. And this, I'll swatch it on my hand if you can see it. You may not be able to see it really that good right here. Okay, but the whole point of why you can't see it is kind of why I love it, because it looks scary because it's a cream. I was looking for the plastic piece that went back in this. I don't remember where I just put it. But anyways, I take the brush, I just swirl it around, and then I put it right here. Now I do concentrate the darker color right in the back, and I make a little triangle. So first I'll do a line, and I always start and go up, and it will be literally like a thin line, but it almost is like sheer, and then you can keep building it, and as you build it, I fluff it up. So I start with a line and then fluff up like that, blend up, not fluff, and it kind of makes like a triangle. And this is really good for taking down your nose. You can put it right here, and it creates just the most perfect subtle shadow. I absolutely, absolutely love it. I'm not wearing it today because I did kind of a lighter contour look, really just more of a bronzer. But oh my God, if you are thinking about it, just get it. Just get it. It is amazing. I absolutely love it. And this brush with it is like a must-have. They sell the brush that goes with it, and it's a white brush that's like square, like that. And it's made to like kind of go right in here. It's too thick for me. This I have found works amazing. So anyways, that low light sculpting, what is it called again? The Low Light Sculpting Perfector is seriously holy grail status. Okay, so I had that on the store, had it on in the store, and was playing around and decided to get it. So then I went back to Ulta when they had the 10-point perk, and was wearing that again, but just that alone, and it looked pretty. And then I started playing with their bronzers, and this is how I came up with my holy grail contour bronzing routine. Okay, so the next thing I tried was the Laura Geller Bronze and Brighten Baked Color Correcting Bronzer in Medium. Now this is the first thing I have ever gotten from Laura Geller. And I asked the girl, Amy, my favorite at Ulta, I said, I want something that's good for like an all over bronzer, that isn't shiny, that isn't gonna like call attention, because I have some uneven texture here. Like I wanted something that was just gonna look really pretty and fresh. And so she suggested this, and again, holy grail status. So this is what it looks like. And why this works for me is because it's not just one tone. And if you look, there's some pink in there. And it's called the Bronze and Brighten. Like I said, I got mine in medium. And I use mine, she used it with a Bare Minerals tapered blush brush, which I looked and Ulta doesn't sell that. But I have these older brushes from Estee Lauder. So this is a blush brush. You can see it's really soft. It's not too dense. It's the perfect shape. It's not too big. That's what it looks like. It does the same thing. So what I do is I swirl this, and then I put it over the Becca Low Light Sculptor. And it's almost, I don't want to say it has a red, it's not red, but it's so pretty. Oh my God, even when I swatch it. That's what it looks like. I'll swatch it. So it looks like, so it's not too orange, It is just so, so pretty. I'm gonna, because I'm wearing white, I will get this bronzer all over me. It's just how it goes with a baby wipe. Okay. So anyways, like I was saying, I digress. I take a little bit of this, I put it like right here, right over that Becca. I do it up here, and it literally looks like I've been in the sun all summer. I mean, it is so natural and so pretty looking, and I see how it is bronze and brighten because it doesn't look dull on my skin. It doesn't look muddy. It just looks so refreshed. And actually, a couple times at work, the girls are like, you look really bright and fresh today. And, you know, every day I do something different with my makeup, but the thing that's been staying the same is my contour and bronzing. So, again, I love this just kind of, so the Becca is like a detail contour. This like goes over it a little bit, kind of there and there, up here. Love, love, love this. Okay, moving on. One more bronzing product, and again, yes, I do use all of these together. So the Becca, the Laura Geller, and then, which this is all over YouTube, I know, the It Cosmetics CC Plus Radiance Ombre Bronzer. I have looked at this so many times. Makeup by Tiffany D talks about it. It's one of her favorites, and there's certain YouTubers that when they say they like something and really like it, I just have the same taste in makeup that they do, not necessarily the same coloring or skin tone, so I always have to try stuff on, but usually when she says something's her favorite, it's worth me checking out because she has great taste in the type of products that I'm looking for. Okay, so you guys have all seen this. This is what it looks like. It starts off matte, and then it's really shimmer up here, and then it's like a gradient effect. So I really like that. That's the dark and then the light. So I haven't, in all honesty, used a lot of the top shimmery. I have a little bit, not now, but in the past, put it a little bit on my cheeks. But as I've told you guys before, I have the crow's feet and I don't want to draw attention to them. But anyways, what I do with this is I take my, what is this? A MAC 129, and I just kind of put it like right here in the middle. Anyways, I put this all over. This is turning into more like a tutorial, but I want it to be like a first impressions and review type. Because in case you're interested, I want you guys to know not only what I bought, but what I think about it. So this is going to be a long video. But anyways, I put this almost where I put the Laura Geller. But it kind of, if you think about like when we do our eyes, we put a blending color in the crease to kind of help the lid and the brow bone color to all blend, and that's what I kind of use this as. So I put it over the Laura Geller and just buff the Laura Geller out with this color, and it's not too much. It's not too much at all. It looks so pretty, and it has the most pretty finish to it. So I love that. I will do a tutorial on that because it sounds like a lot, and it sounds like a lot of products and a lot of steps and a lot of bronzing, but it's really not. It's so pretty. Okay, so I'm going to keep going as I put my stuff away. Okay, so also just really quick, when I bought the Laura Geller, because I did it online, I also got like a 3-piece kit for free. It came with a lip gloss called French Press Rose, I think. It's very pigmented. It's pretty. It was free, but I wouldn't purchase it on its own just because it was a lighter pink than I like. But anyways, it came with a mini size of the Bronze and Brighten in medium. So it's like my favorite Holy Grail bronzer. I now have one for when I travel. So totally worth it. Okay. The other thing I got that goes along with those products, because again, I tried all of these on in the store, and literally like after, so I had the Becca on when I went in there, then I did the Laura Geller, then the CC It Cosmetics, and then I put this blush on just because I was playing around and I was like, oh my god, I love it. This, oh, so sad. Okay, first of all, it is the Napoleon Perdis Blush Patrol. Now, Ulta had this at 50% off, their whole line, Napoleon Perdis, because the lady said not that it's going to be discontinued, but it's not going to be sold in Michigan anymore. So I don't know if it's like that at every Ulta or just the Ultas in Michigan, but it was like that online too. It was 50% off. It is so beautiful. Now normally this was $50, which I don't know. I was gonna say I would never would have paid $50 for it, but it is my holy grail. It's part of my holy grail bronzing blush. Yeah, I would. Unfortunately, yes, I would have paid $50 for it, but I'm so glad I didn't have to. I got it for 25. So I noticed too, every one of them is different because it's baked. Like some had more bronze, more pink. So I got one that looked the most like the sample I tried on in the store because I wanted it to look like. This is a mauve-y, bronzy, beautiful, beautiful color. I hope it's gonna show up in the camera. Let me like swatch it. Oh my God. It's almost got like a coppery rose gold. I hope you guys, I hope you can see that. I'm trying to get up close. Okay, so pretty. So when I do the bronzing and contouring routine that I just told you about, the next thing is, and I usually take that same Estee Lauder brush, I almost said brush, and I take this blush and I put it, if I'm doing a more bronzy, darker blush look, I put the blush back here. If I'm doing more of like a bright pink, I put it up here. So this goes right back here. And it just blends everything together and it is seriously beautiful. Absolutely love it. So again, I will do a whole video on that whole routine. So I know that just took a lot to tell you what I got on those couple products, but I absolutely love them and I wanted you to know how much I love them. Then I just got some things that I needed. So I purchased another brightener and concealer of the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles. I got the light / pale and the brightener again because these to me are just holy grail and I'll always have them. Even though I like to try new concealers, I'll always love these. So I got that. I got some more of my Pond's Evening Soothe cleansing towelettes. This is the chamomile and white tea. They smell amazing. I've said it before, if they made this in a body wash or a lotion or a spray, I would totally buy it because the smell is just delicious. Okay, moving on. So that's really what I got with the 10-point perk. And I'm so excited because I was able to rack up a lot of points and the products were holy grail. So totally worth it all the way around. So I went back into Ulta. This was after the 10-point perk thing. It was one day only too. Okay, so I went back in and I thought I might as well just check out Napoleon again because all their stuff was half off. I will say, so that blush I got was the Blush Patrol. They also have Bronze Patrol. I ordered that and it was okay. I'm wearing it today. It's pretty. It's similar to the CC Plus Radiance, but not as pretty on the skin. So I'm going to exchange it or take it back and get something else. Because to me, it just wasn't worth it. Like I've already found my holy grail. I don't need something else that's not as great. But I did find 2 lip liners that I think are really pretty. And if you can still get them, then I highly recommend it. The only thing is, they're not as creamy as like a MAC or the IT Cosmetics lip liners. Did I say lip gloss earlier? I meant lip liners. But the color's really pretty and they were half off again. So $10, you can't really beat it. The first one is Witty in Pink. And this I thought would be really pretty for like a pinky nude color lip. A pinky nude lip. I don't know why I'm pointing to it. It's the only one on my hand. And then I also got Nude Awakening, and I'll put that right next to it. I'm wearing Nude Awakening right now with another lip favorite of mine, but let me show you this one first. So again, they're a little bit harder. They're not as creamy, I'm not going to lie. If that bothers you, you might not like these, but then again, I feel like they stay on longer. So Witty in Pink and Nude Awakening. So very pretty. I figured that way, like I can just keep those in my purse, and whether I'm wearing like a nude, like brownish tone or a pink tone, I'll always have a liner to go with it. So I love those. Not holy grail, but I am glad I got them. Okay, moving on. what should I start with? So, okay, so I was watching one of Brianna Stanko, I think is her last name, but Brianna, she's beautiful here on YouTube. I was watching one of her videos and she did a look. I want to say she used, like, it was the Tom Ford Coco Mirage look that she did, but the lipstick that she used was the Lorac, what are these called? Pro Matte Lip Color in, I think this one, it's called Pink Taupe or something like that, Pink Taupe. And I saw it on her and I had to go try it and I absolutely love it. This is what it looks like. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me put that down. Okay. I'm gonna swatch it. It is so pretty. It is like a nude color, but like your lips but better. So pretty. Okay, so I was in the store and I tried this on and I absolutely loved it, and it had like really good staying power. And then I noticed that they had some new lip glosses, at least they were new to me. I hadn't seen them, and they were part of the like Tantalize, I think that's what it's called, Tantalize line. And I fell in love with this lip gloss and I put it over this Pink Taupe and it was so beautiful. It was like the perfect nude for fall. And then I looked and they were out of the lip glosses and I was like, no. So I asked the girl, and I even knew, like when I asked her, I was even like, the answer is going to be no, why am I wasting my time? I said, do you have any in the back or underneath? And she looked and she had one left, so it was totally meant to be, so I got it. But this lip gloss is called, yeah, the Lorac Tantalizer Lips with Benefits, and I got mine in the color Ernesto. Okay, so wait, I hope this camera does it justice with the lights. So first of all, think of like, you know, the tiger stripes. That's what this lip gloss looks like. And it's like a bronzy peach with a pink going through it. Let me find. Can you see that? So pretty. And when I do the whole bronzing and contouring, especially with the Napoleon, where did it go? Where did I just put it? It's like I have makeup ADD. Okay. Anyways, when I put on that Blush Patrol with this, it is like they're all the same tones, bronzy pink, so pretty. That's probably going to be my theme. I actually just took this lipstick off that I swatched for you, but let me swatch it again, and then I'll swatch it with the lipstick over, with the lip gloss over it, and you can see what I mean. Okay. So let me do... It's a doe foot applicator. Oh my god, so pretty. Okay, hold on. Okay. Oh, okay. So, and it smells like burnt marshmallow and caramel, which smells amazing. I mean, oh my god, love. Okay, so this is the Lorac Pink Taupe by itself. This is the lip gloss, yeah, by itself. And that's the two of them together. So pretty. I mean, so pretty. Oh my god. Okay. Moving on. I know I'm taking a long time, but okay, more good stuff to show you. Alright, so I think that is all that I got from Ulta. It is. Okay, on to Sephora. Okay, so I saw, well, everyone on YouTube, but who convinced me to buy it was Natalie, Flower Bomb 31. I was watching one of her videos. I don't know if it was a haul or a favorites video, but I thought, oh, her skin looks really good. Like her makeup, she just looked fresh and bright and amazing. And turns out she was wearing the Dior Star Foundation. The Dior Skin Star Foundation. And I know that she had done a previous video review on it, and I've seen it all over Instagram, the Bombshell Suite, and then just everyone. So I had to try it. I didn't want to try it because I was not in the market for a new foundation. I just got the Paraconan D, and I love that. The Elizabeth Arden Flawless Sponge On Makeup. Anyways, I went in and I was like, I have to love this to get it. And I love it. Oh my god. Okay. So I have been using the Saint-Tropez bronzing mousse. So I'm a little bit darker than normal. So I went in and got matched, and I went in the day that I had just self-tanned, and they matched me to 030. When I got home, like, it looked really pretty, but the 030 was like teensy bit too dark. And I thought, okay, like a couple days when this starts to fade, like I'd rather go lighter. And plus, you know, I like the whole contouring and bronzing that I just like walked you through. And once I did that on top of it, it was almost too much. So I went back and got the 020, which is perfect. So it still matches me now that I've been self-tanning, but even if I lose color a little bit, like in the winter, it's totally gonna match. This foundation is amazing. I have, like I said, uneven texture. I have some fine lines, and it just is beautiful over that. I have it on now. I've had it on for a couple hours. Natalie said it's good for like 6 hours. I wish it was more long wearing than that, but I'll take a beautiful finish that lasts 6 hours great over a foundation that lasts 12 hours and looks cakey and matte. Anyways, I absolutely love this. So I got that. And then I had seen a tutorial. I know, I feel like everything I bought was because of a tutorial. But I saw, I don't know if it was Luster Lux, but like a lot of people, as you know, use like the pink and the brightening under the eyes. She had used lavender, and it looked so good on her. And I thought, okay, I'm going to try to find that. I couldn't find it anywhere. Like, I think like a brand she used is not, I don't know if it was like a brand from the UK. I don't know. I don't even remember what it was, but I know it wasn't like a brand that was easily available here. So I know I've seen it before in terms of like lavender concealer or lavender brightener, but when I went to go look for it, it was extremely hard to find. So when I went into Sephora to get the Dior Star, which they didn't have, I had to go to Macy's to get that. But anyways, I asked them about a lavender concealer, and they said they had one from Makeup Forever. So I was convinced that I wanted to get it, and then I was talking to the lady, and she's like, why do you want a lavender concealer? And I told her like I want to brighten under my eyes. And I noticed like that day, like what convinced me to get it is I had her video in the back of my mind, and then I had no makeup on. And I noticed like my under eye area looked really bright, and then I noticed like a lavender purple tint almost. I know that sounds weird, but then I was like, okay, I need to try a lavender concealer. So she's like, okay, but it's thick and it's like a concealer and it's just gonna look fake and theatrical. And so she tried to talk me out of it. I ended up getting it. I got, this is called the 5 Camouflage Cream Palette number 2, I guess. There were other ones there, but like this would be a pink, or one, they had a green and then like a more salmony. So, you know, I didn't really care if these matched. I mean, I cared, but the main purpose I was getting it for was the purple. Now, I will say this. It is thick. I have it on now. I would love to know what you guys think. It is brightening. It is, definitely. I would recommend, though, after trying it now only 2 times, to put it like in the corner. This is not one where you take like the Maybelline brightener or the Dream Radiant highlighting pens and you do all the cheek. It's not, because it is purple. And I actually don't do this over my concealer. I do it under. So I have it on now. I've been also trying to use the concealers because I want to be able to use this for more than just the lavender. I'd love to know what you guys think. The concealers, they're all a little bit light. This one's dark, but it's also like, it's really yellow. So I don't know that I would use that for a concealer, like under my eyes. Anyways, I have it on. I'll catch myself in a mirror in different lights and think it looks really pretty. And then different places in the house, I'm like, it still looks purple. So would love to know what you guys think. I'm still messing around with it, or if you know of one better out there. I want one that's a really thin consistency, like the brightener from Maybelline, but I couldn't find one. So anyways, oh, and this brush that I said I used with the Becca, I use this tip for the lavender just to kind of get it like right in here. So, okay, let me know what you guys think. But I do like it. I just wouldn't say it's holy grail yet. But like I said, sometimes sometimes I see it and I love it, and then other times I'm like, not so much. So jury's still out on that one. Okay, 2 more things that I got. One from Ulta. So in my journey, and I was telling this girl, like, you know, why do you want a purple? And I said to brighten, and she's like, well, how about a peach or a salmony? And I have all of those from the various ones I just named. Even the Benefit pencil. Anyways, so she said, how about the Hourglass Ambient lighting powders? And so when these first came out, I got, I think, ethereal light or dim light, I can't remember, but I wanted more of an all over, and it didn't look good on me, so I took it back for $45. I was like, it's not worth it. So she said, really you should try Mood Light, and Mood has that lavender pinky color, so I got it, obviously. It's so pretty. Now, what kind of threw me over the edge to get it was I remembered Natalie from Flower Bomb 31 talking about this in her Sephora must-haves video, and she said out of all of them, this is really pretty. I wouldn't say that I would put this all over, although I haven't tried it, but I use it, so as you guys know from my last favorites and haul video, that I use the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores, and I put that right where I have the biggest pores, like right here. So I still do that, but to set that concealer that I use, I just dab this. This is a MAC, it's rubbing off, but I think it's like a 136. It's the tapered brush. And I put it like right here. Oh, and I also take that lavender concealer and I put it here and blend it in really well. And then so I kind of use the Mood Light to set that. So let me put it on and see if you guys can see. I do really like it. The only thing is that it is a little bit pinky, and my cheeks are already pink, so I'm not sure if it's too much with the lavender. Like, am I too, like, maybe I need to not use them together. Like, maybe if I'm using the other brighteners that I have that are more pink based, I use this, and then when I'm using the lavender, maybe I use like MAC Emphasize, which is more of the white. So I'm not going to give up on these yet. I absolutely love this. I think they're pretty. I don't know if I use this and the lavender together, if it's too much. So you guys tell me what you think. If you can see. Okay. So I got that, and then on my way out of the store, of Macy's, so I got that Hourglass at Sephora, but when I was getting, the Dior, I passed a MAC counter and was just playing with their new collection. I don't remember what it's called. This is horrible because I haven't been staying up on the MAC collections like I used to, but it's like the military thing. And at this MAC counter in Macy's, it was pretty small. Like, they just had some lip glosses, some lipsticks, and some blushes, which one of them was taupe, which I already have. But this lipstick is called Yash. Y-A-S-H. You can see that. Okay. The guy said this is limited edition, and I hadn't seen it before, so I think that it is. But this could possibly be another Holy Grail nude. To me, so my lips are very pigmented, and this is a great fall nude for me because it is a little bit on the brown side. Let me swatch it for you. And it's matte, so it stays. I have it on my lips right now. But it is so, so pretty. And like I said, I used the Napoleon Nude Awakening liner. But that is the lipstick color. So it's really pretty. Love, love, love that lipstick. And it's kind of a Kylie Jenner, like that 90s mauve nude lipstick trend that's matte. I wouldn't say it's like exactly like hers, but again, I've stopped trying to do things exact because I have to go with what looks good on me, my skin tone, my coloring, hair color, eyes, whatever. This is a lipstick that I absolutely love. So I think that is everything that I got. It's a lot, but I think I'm done for a little bit. Yeah, right. Until I watch someone else's video and Anyways, okay, so if you guys have any questions about any of the products, leave a comment in the down bar, thumbs up. I would really appreciate it if you guys liked it. And then of course subscribe, it would mean so much. Okay, again, look forward to a contouring and bronzing video, which I will do soon. Okay, I will let you guys go enjoy the rest of your weekend, and maybe by the time this gets uploaded, it's Monday for Mondays. Okay, love you. Bye.